Yeah, I'm asking, is there any way we can integrate blockchain into our platform, like where everything is happening through some kind of a smart contract?
Probably not. I mean, the only thing is to make it crypto deposits and withdrawals.
What about like every company can be an NFT?
The company wants
So
to raise money. This like all of that stuff. We can make NFTs a sellable item that companies can issue.
okay.
But that would all come in the crypto garage. In
Ah,
the
that's what crypto garage. Yeah.
in the crypto garage, people would be selling ICOs. They would instead of e-commerce, they'll be doing ICOs. Instead of services, they'll
Like
be doing
my crypto brand can be pretty much like back office apps in the crypto version of garage, right?
an idea, kind of. You can say it like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And maybe not back office apps, maybe it'll be like the core thing, right?
I mean, no, because I
They build their product inside garage kind of a
I
thing.
was like, I mean, because there's no business relationship, I was not going to keep any relationship in between my crypto brand and crypto garage. Like you would just my crypto brand is for white labeled apps. Garage is not white labeled, even for crypto people. It's just crypto offices,
Mm-hmm.
right?
But
Hi
are we
So
still
guys.
getting the white labeled option of maybe that
no,
35,000 rupees, which we
yeah, yeah,
considered
yeah, yeah, yeah. The $500 a year additional, they can white label it, but that's again, that's not
Puneet
prime.
has come, bro. Puneet has come.
Yeah, what's up? Hi guys, how are you?
Hey,
Hi,
Puneet.
hi, hi. Hi, Puneet. Long time.
Okay, I know, long time.
Good to see you.
Same here, same here.
Yeah. So, Puneet, we met with everybody. We gave all the updates.
Okay.
We have been doing a follow-up call with Aman because from the little bit which I'm discussing with the team, very few people have still understood what the entire business model is, and that's okay because it takes time. There's no reference point for this in the market, so we are trying to do something new. So when you try to do something new, you can't exactly related to something which is there and as make an assumption. So I mean, Aman has now got a much better understanding of what is it that we are doing, and we are doing a follow-up call with him this week.
Okay.
Like that, we'll be reaching out to everybody once again individually to see what all questions and doubts do they have with regards to the product and the business model and the financial model.
Okay.
Uh, a lot of product updates, of which some of them we will go through it right now, where Shorupan will show you. Uh, as discussed, we are doing an interim round of 60 crores, where we are planning to raise about 4 crores in equity and another 4 crores in convertible note. Has started since a week. We have already got the 4 crores equity commitment from an investor, which we'll be disclosing shortly. Uh, so that means everybody's value has doubled, and it's doubled, and it's validated with another investor coming in at this new value. We are
Okay.
primarily using the funds, the 4 plus 4, 4 which will go towards sales and marketing, 4 which will go towards building the AI infrastructure of Garage, which has to be accelerated at a very, very fast pace. Also, why Shorupan will show you while showing you the product. Uh, this capital and the current growth, which again Shorupan will explain to you, will definitely take us during the course of this coming financial year to raise at anything between a 15 to a $20 million valuation, where we'll be doing one more raise, which will happen in a period of, I would say, nine. We'll be starting it in 3 months or 4 months, but it'll happen by the ninth or 12th month. In that time range is what we are seeing. That also, we are primarily raising, not because we want to justify the valuation, that is like more like a subsidiary objective. But we, again, Shorupan will tell you why, but we want to get into the payment processing business also because a sizable part of our payment processing income is going to Razorpay at the moment
Mm.
and
Okay.
Stripe internationally. With that being said, we have touched our first lakh of revenue from uh, the affiliates. It's just been, I would say, 1 week since we opened up the payment for the affiliates to start paying and becoming an affiliate with us. It's only $25, so we have touched a lakh right now. 400 plus affiliates and 40 plus companies are right now in the system. Uh, but I think so. Once Shorupan shows you everything, you will understand where we have reached from the fact that we are just software provider where it's affordable and all the things are in a single platform, which is still there.
Okay.
It's part of the plan.
Yeah.
None of the things which we discussed in the past has changed. None of the things.
Okay.
We are still focusing on selling the product for subscriptions for people who want to buy it on utility, which is the affordability of the software. But we realize that the differentiator needs to be not just that, it has to be much more. You're competing in a very, very competitive world with giants who are changing and redefining the industry by the week. So
Okay.
luckily we have been able to stay very relevant. Something has fallen on our laps, maybe I would say 30 years back, which Shorupan has been able to capitalize on to build, to have the confidence to say that Garage could be the world's first autonomous office. But all of that now, I'll pass it on to Shorupan and he will show you from a tech perspective everything which I've been talking about. After Shorupan has demoed that, if you have any questions with regards to revenue, finance, capital raise, product, business model, financial model, please feel free to ask. But my
Sure.
only request is something which I told Aman also before we started the second call was that 100 people will have 100 opinions on the business model and the financial model. We are not
Yeah.
doing what another SaaS company is doing. We are not doing that. So it'll be good for you to come with a free mind to understand, hey, oh, this is the difference of this business model. This is why it has a two-sided effect. This is why there's an opportunity to make it into a $20 billion valuation in the next 10 years. So you kind of need to see that, because once you see that, you'll also start participating in spreading the word of Garage to another 1,000 people, because you'll just start making money out of the system. So
Mhm.
over to you, Shorupan. And Puneet, if any doubts after the thing, you can feel free to ask. And
Sure. So I'm just gonna put my video off, guys, because I'm just gonna do something while I'm on the meeting. So
Yeah. So,
and then but I'll be good.
Puneet, let's can you hear me? Am I audible?
I can, yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'll just reiterate some of the points Philip made and then give you the visual on it. So because he said a lot, and I wanted to start kind of with the end in mind. So we we wanted to, as the last time I spoke to you, which was in I think November or a little bit earlier than that, we our goal was, hey, after we're done the 30 crore round, we're gonna go raise at 60 or 90 for our next round, which would give a pretty um a nice boost to the valuation of all the investors that get in at 30. So
Yeah.
that when we launched, we then, we finished the product after that and we launched. And as soon as we launched, we realized that this is going to grow much faster than we expected. And the reason it's going to grow faster than what we expected is because we've integrated um, this two-sided network. So as you know from our previous call, our goal was always, how do we make people start a business and run a business in the AI age at the most affordable price? How do we streamline and augment all of their tools and give them one place where they can access everything? Once that went
Mhm.
live and people were starting companies, the first couple companies started to use the platform. The biggest problem that they pointed out to us with not just our system, but with any system is, once they have their company set up, once they have everything in their office set up with us, they need help primarily with acquiring customers for their business. And whatever their business is, we heard the same thing. Like they said, hey, it's amazing that you guys can you're giving us all these tools and that we're able to centralize our office. But now we have the biggest problem of all from their perspective. I want to grow my business. Now that it's digital, I want to scale it. And so we realized at that time what we were really unlocking here is a catalog of every business in the world. Because every business that comes on board, small, medium, or big, once they create an office, we can publish all of their products and services on Garage for anyone to see, because we have all that data. And that's what they want. They want more exposure to their products and services. They want people to discover them once their tools are in place. So we created a search engine, which is available on garage.app, where you can find every company that's on Garage. And anybody, could be a potential customer, could be a potential affiliate, could be a potential employee, can click on the link of any business in Garage and immediately go straight to their office. And when we rolled this out, we realized, oh, we're becoming a two-sided marketplace. On one side of the equation, we have all the companies that want to sell products and services and use our software. What do we need to put on the other side of this equation? And that's when we unlocked what is now our primary, our second biggest kind of growth driver, which is instead of connecting businesses to customers, which is already Facebook, Google, they're already doing. What we just said is, listen, there's now going to be a global network of people that want to promote these products that are not founders, that are like regular people. And so we allowed anyone to sign up. So we allowed founders to sign up and create their office. That's always part of the plan. That's already there. But now we also allow anyone who's not a founder to sign up for Garage and become an affiliate. And when they become an affiliate, they can now earn money from every company on Garage. We've become the arbitrator between every company's products and services that vary so greatly because every company is selling something different, and the ability for affiliates to promote that company. And so we launched this affiliate system and we onboarded, I think, about 4 affiliates. They loved it. I mean, I have a history in affiliate marketing. Like I know how to do this. I know how viral it can get. I know how many subscriptions they can sell. Those four
Okay.
affiliates have transformed into 406 in the last 2 weeks. And they've
Okay.
onboarded 41 companies themselves. And what this means is this is like every business's dream, a coveted two-sided network. Two-sided network is you have two stakeholders and each of them get each other to join. So the most classical example of a two-sided network is Uber. The more drivers there are, the more riders come on board. The more riders there are, the more demand for drivers, the more drivers come on board. Airbnb is another two-sided network. Facebook and Google are fundamentally two-sided networks between consumers and advertisers. And now we have our own version of this, which the primary benefit to us as shareholders is we have been able to get all of these customers without spending money. We are not having to go out and invest money into customer acquisition because the affiliates are incentivized to go promote the products of every business on Garage and onboard businesses themselves. So right now we have this has happened in the last couple of weeks. So we're trying to deal with all of this incoming demand. We're signing up something in the vicinity of about 20 affiliates per day and about 3 companies per day. And once we realized we have this trajectory and that this can scale really fast, faster than we even thought. The biggest constraint on a tech company is cost of advertising. We call it CAC, cost of customer acquisition. And because if you're a regular technology company, you have to invest that money upfront to Facebook or Google or run ads, and then you can attract your customer, and then they'll pay you every month, and you can amortize that cost. For us, we don't have that CAC. So we can scale as fast as we're able to onboard affiliates and businesses. And so we now set our short-term target because once we started hitting these numbers, we're like, okay, what's going to be our next big round? We don't need to raise that 60 crores. That's going to be blown out of the water, or 90 crores. What's going to be our real next big round here? So we talked to a lot of people. We talked to some bankers and we showed them the whole thing. We showed them what's coming down the pipeline, like the AI products that we're releasing for founders and for affiliates and how this can just get out of control. And so they said, once you get to 1,000 affiliates, paying affiliates and 100 offices, we can go raise at about a $15 million valuation. I think in rupee terms, that's like 130 crores. So right now we're on a one-track focus to hitting those numbers, which I believe we'll do in about 35 days to 40 days. And we've also onboarded some big influencers that have 1-year targets where they're bringing us lots of business. And our next round is going to be at that $15 million round, which Philip said. And actually, the reason for that round is so that right now we pay Razorpay 2.5% of every transaction on Garage. We want to keep that 2.5%. We want to become the payment gateway that underpins all of these businesses as office. So to get that payment gateway, we need to raise some money. And I mean, it's actually fabulous for any investor that was with us at the beginning because it's within a year, we're talking about a 4x increase, a 5x increase. Also, not just to wait until then, because we are now also rolling out our AI office product, we've did an interim round, which we started a week ago and has already closed, meaning half the equity side is closed. The convertible side is still open. So the valuation has already now increased. We'll be sending out the updated valuation certificates, and I'm sure Philip has like a process for all of that. And then, to be honest, I'm least concerned about the 60 or 90 crores. My main objective now is to hit the targets quickly because it's growing in so many countries. We have over 55 affiliates and I think about 11 businesses in the US. Like it's just getting so fast. And so now we just need to keep up and to get to our $15 million valuation goal so that we can also become the payment gateway. Once we get the payment gateway license, the valuation probably 4x's from there. And the numbers that we're on track to hit are pretty impressive. So yeah, I mean it's all very positive news and we wanted the opportunity to share it with you. And like Philip said, if you have any questions, we'd love to answer them and kind of keep you in the loop.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. Just a question. So these affiliates now, the only way it's spreading is by word of mouth, correct?
That's correct. But I mean, word of mouth, but they're getting paid when they convert a sale. So it's
Yeah,
basically, yeah, it is word of mouth, but it's incentivized word of mouth. Yeah.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they get a commission out of it or something
That's
out of it
correct.
when they do that.
That's correct. Yeah.
But
And so they're
uh,
going crazy because they feel that they can make money from not one company, but multiple companies. Right?
correct.
Yeah.
So when that company does come on board,
Yeah.
what it's looking for is more customers, correct?
Distribution. The big problem is
Distribution.
distribution. Yeah, correct. Correct. Yes.
Correct. So basically, a bigger network gives them more options.
It's a classic two-sided flywheel. The more affiliates we get, today we have 400, right? Let's say we get
Yeah.
4,000. Now I can go
Yeah.
to your company and say, hey, come open your office with Garage. We'll give you all these tools and we'll give you access to 4,000 people around the world who want to sell your products. That means more companies come on board because there's more affiliates. If more companies come on board, they're adding more cool products to sell right into the system. Now affiliates have more opportunities to monetize, then increases the number of affiliates, and this becomes a flywheel. So you're completely correct. Most of the founders that are signing up now are mostly excited about A, the AI office, which is coming out this month, is mind-blowing, and B, distribution. And not just distribution, global distribution. Like I said, most of our affiliates are in the States, which is the number one market that Indian companies, most companies want to target into, and they have no inroad. We are becoming the pipeline for them to be able to distribute their products and services. And before, we were only able to target startups. Now we're able to target anyone who has something to sell.
Correct. But
Shrupan also
I mean,
mentioned that.
what I want to know is, yeah,
Yeah, sorry,
go ahead,
sorry.
Philip.
No, I just wanted to tell you, Puneet, that's not the only strategy. We are going to be doing our brand building. We are going to be doing our offline sales. This is this is our cheat code to make sure that customer acquisition eventually becomes zero.
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, yeah.
So when these affiliates sign up, what are they paying for? Like, or when the company signs up, how much are they paying?
Yeah, so we used to, I don't know what the price was when we told you, but it's increased dramatically since then because of what we're delivering. It's all in USD now, all the prices, and it's very simple.
Mm-hmm.
You three things. I actually have the whole payment system. I actually released this last night. So if you click launch an office, it'll show you here. There's two types of office plans. There's an office plan if you don't have employees. So this is for
Okay.
solo entrepreneurs, sales leaders, nonprofits. This is just for founder plus customers and affiliates. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
48 US dollars per month. Okay. And then we have
Okay.
our typical founder's office, which is for you get everything. And that's $96 per month. So companies are paying either 48 or 96. Right now, they're all paying 96 because we haven't actually released the $48 plan. That's something I'm doing soon. Affiliates, on the other hand, are paying $25 one time to sign up. So not only are we getting the affiliates to grow Garage for free, they're paying us to do it. And the reason they're paying us, Aman, is because we're the first platform in history where an affiliate can make money from multiple companies. Typically, an affiliate would have to be working with one company and he would be entrusting with one company. But with Garage, because we're a catalog of businesses, you can come as an affiliate. You have this thing called One Network, which shows you all the people that you've signed up all around the world as any affiliate. And if first guy buys something from Office A, you get paid. If the second guy says Office A sucks, I'm going to Office B, and he buys something, you get paid. If the third guy says, I hate both of these offices, I'm going to start my own company, you get paid. So that's why the affiliates are so excited, and that's why they're ready to pay us. And so we've actually converted what for most companies is the biggest cost, customer acquisition, not only into a net zero function, but into a cash flow positive function. They're paying us to join. So that's very exciting.
Yeah, but how much commission do they get out of it?
Yeah, they get 50% of not one person. It gets paid out into a revenue sharing pool. So they get 50% of the subscription revenue. So we did our calculation. That's why we've increased the price. We actually increased the price to accommodate the fact that we're paying more commissions. But to them, especially the ones that are selling into the Gulf or in North America, this is still so preposterously cheap. Like, I've done a price comparison analysis here at the bottom, which shows how much money each software that we're replacing costs. And it shows how much they would be paying in the case that they had to buy these all independently as the business owner or the leader. And so it's still so ridiculously cheap. And then they keep 50% of the commissions of the businesses that they onboard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing is this $96. Let's call it $100.
Yeah. Yeah.
And 2.5% is what you pay Razorpay.
Yeah.
$2.5 actually is what you pay Razorpay as commission.
Yeah.
So, is it worth it to put so much money just to save that
No,
$2
it's not. It's
to
not in
completely revamp?
no. It's not in our software that we want to save the money. Remember, every business that comes on board in Garage is publishing their own products in their office. So as a founder, I'm a founder, so I have my office.
Meaning we are acting like Swiggy. I
We're
mean,
like
just
becoming
explain
like
that.
Swiggy. So now we've allowed the business owners to publish their products and services, right? So they can say, I'm selling the software development service for $100. I'm selling this digital product for 30. So we have now thousands of products, and we allow not we allow soon it'll be e-commerce, it'll be courses, one-on-one calls, any medium of things you want to sell. And we're the merchant of record for all those payments because we have to be the middleman. That's how the affiliates get paid. So right now we charge 5% on all transactions done in Garage to our founders. So if the founders sell something in Garage, let's say they sell $100 product, they're going to get $95. Out of the $5 we keep, 2.5% go to Razorpay. 1% we pay back to the affiliates, and we keep 1.5%. Now, if you think about it, where is the biggest? Our $96 is a fixed cost. I mean, it's a fixed revenue. But if this business ends up doing $10,000 a month in sales, which is nothing, which is absolutely nothing for a lot of the businesses that we're signing up, then we're going to start making more money from our payment gateway operations than we are from the subscriptions, which is great for us and the shareholders. But then we're still paying Razorpay so much of that, which is why we want to go get the payment gateway license so that we can decrease our cost for our companies, like our merchants, and we can keep more of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's not about now our products. Like, it's not about the two products we're
Okay.
selling.
No, I get it because basically you're giving them a platform and they're doing transactions on your
That's it.
platform, so
Yeah,
they're paying and
correct.
everything.
Correct.
Okay.
And
All right.
that becomes, it's super simple for the business owner to come on Garage, add his product, tell us how much he wants to charge. Say he wants to charge $20. You can do it in rupees or USD now. You put $20 and put the commission. He can say, I want to pay 10% commission and publish the product. He doesn't have to deal with any payment gateways. He doesn't have to deal with any commissions management. And the product is live and everyone can see, hey, if I buy this product, it's $20. If I sell this product, I make 10%. And then they go do the rest of the work. So being the payment gateway is actually one of the more, anyway, right now we're functioning like a quasi payment gateway. It's called a merchant of record, where all the money comes into us and then it gets distributed from us into the merchant's bank accounts, which is kind of what Swiggy does, what Flipkart does, what Uber does. But we want to go further than that, and we want to become the actual payment gateway because our whole business model is that any business can get started, manage their employees, earn money within minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. This marketplace that we're talking about, the most advantage that people can get out of it is when it's more diverse, and the bigger it is, the more diverse it is, the more
Yes.
products and the more options they have, right?
Yes.
So but that has to happen at a very fast scale because some affiliates who would come on or companies who would come on, if they don't see any results because it's not very diverse, then they're not going to come back, or they're going to get out of it, or they're not going to recommend it because they're
That's
not
more
getting
of a
anything out of it.
that's
Right?
more of a problem for the affiliates. Like, the companies are coming, any company that we get, they're gonna go and get their own affiliates. They're gonna convert their customers to it. That's their job, right? They're gonna stay. But you're right. If the affiliates come on board and there's not enough companies to sell enough products, then they will lose momentum. So
And they will lose interest, basically.
this is why it's a chicken and egg scenario. Right now, we are onboarding roughly, it's like, for some reason, it's always coming to 10%. What I mean by that is, for every 10 affiliates we onboard, we seem to be onboarding one new company. So, like, you can see 406, and it's been following this trend ever since 200 affiliates. So it's like 406 affiliates, and we have 41 companies. Like we now believe that there will be roughly a 1-to-10 ratio, but you're right. At the beginning, we need to run up the number of companies so that the affiliates have the maximum amount of things to sell. But there's a huge pillar that's coming in the next 30 days, which changes the equation, which is e-commerce. Right now, we don't allow the sale of physical products. You can only sell digital products or services or communities or content. We are rolling out the e-commerce integration for Shopify and eventually Amazon and also our own e-commerce platform. That's just on Shopify, there's 2 million businesses that would want affiliates, that would want their own, that would want further distribution, right? So once we have e-commerce, that changes the game again. Now the affiliates can not just sell digital things, but can sell healthcare products. I actually yesterday onboarded a guy who's selling peptides, which is a weight loss drug. So like
so my wife can come on board on this and sell her jewelry or her skincare products
100%,
or whatever.
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
And she can convert. And this is what we say to the business owner, and it's so powerful. We say to a person like your wife or a founder, we say to them, "Hey, tell me what your product is." They say XYZ. We say, "Great." Then we say to them, "How many people are helping you sell this?" And the answer is nobody. It's just usually the founder if it's a startup, right? And maybe they've hired some salespeople, but then what if we, and then I say to them, what if we have 400 people that can help you and hopefully tomorrow 4,000 or 40,000? How would you like that? It's like completely a game changer for them. It's a complete game changer. And and that's what, that's that. And of course, you nailed it. This is a chicken and egg problem. We have to manage that perfectly.
So that's what I was getting at. So initially, don't you think instead of the thing that you were saying, we don't have a cost for acquisition for clients and initially, don't you want to spend money so that you grow exponentially initially so that people get hooked onto it and then stuck into it instead of growing slowly and they lose momentum or interest in it?
No, you're completely right. And this is one of the reasons that we're doing the interim round so that we can beef up the marketing a little bit. You're completely right. Like, I think that, we can actually make it very pragmatic. The faster we get to 500 companies, like I think after 500.
Yeah, once you get to a point and there is enough diversity and enough people, then it's going to grow on its own.
Yeah, you got it, right?
But initially, put some money in and then grow it exponentially faster so that people are hooked onto it, and instead of leaving it.
Which is absolutely true. Like, there are two things there. There's number one, we need to put some money into it. Number two, we need to unlock the physical products. Like that just opens up a complete. So these two things we'll be doing, very soon. And yeah, we're excited. I mean, but you nailed it. I'm glad you understood it. And the goal over time is this becomes the number one payment process in the world. We become the number one office software. Soon, with the AI employees that we're rolling out, will become the number one distributor of AI employees in cloud. And of course, the real money, all of the money here is in the transactional volume, right? So now if that's controlled by us, I mean, it's sayonara. And it's really picking up for us in the States. So that we weren't planning on that. I don't know if the last time we spoke, we're very India focused. Our pricing was for India.
Correct. So that was my next question, actually. We were talking about last time or initially that you've tied up with governments, with people who want to start businesses and they can come on board. So what's happening with that part of it now?
I mean, Philip, you can comment more on the state government strategy in India. But the private sector has kind of taken off so much. But please, Philip, speak on that.
April, Puneet.
So we're still doing that as well, separately, is it?
There's no change to our offline strategy.
I mean, in an ideal world, Puneet, you know what the most valuable thing, apart from the affiliates, most valuable thing for us would be is if we somehow get access to, in India, MCA's records of everyone incorporating a company on that day, right? Or in the Dubai, I'm sure has some version of that. UAE probably has some version of that. US definitely has a version, right? Like, that's what we really need the government support for, which is in your state or in your municipality or in your country or your region. Not you, but I'm saying if I'm talking to a government official.
I know. Yeah.
Right? If you want to encourage entrepreneurship, we're ready to give 5 months free, 6 months free with any new incorporation. You start a business, we'll give you a garage. Like, that's the type of government partnerships that we want to do. In all fairness, we
are very deep with the government, Puneet. Like, we do have one of my close friends who's very, very, very high up in BJP. So, like, it will happen.
But that doesn't mean that we don't want more help. If you know anybody, let us know. Right?
No, of course. It's good for everyone, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
But so the last time we saw this page, I remember we saw a page where you were saying 2,500 for a new guy who wants to start up.
And that's now become $96, which in rupee terms is 8,800 rupees.
Yeah,
I mean, we
but
are
we
giving
were
so much more also.
We're also
It's
giving
not
more,
just
but no, that's not true. It's not precisely true. I misspoke. We do have a cheaper package, which is $48, which is still more expensive than 2,500, which is $48 is 4,000 ish rupees, 4,000 ish rupees.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but for India, I'm thinking of being quite liberal in India because, like, now that we're gonna open
Because then if you open a website, depending on the region, you're priced at that region's currency and based on that market. I
yeah,
mean,
and
a
or even
$4,000 from a guy for a village starting up, 4,000 rupees. I mean,
yeah.
he would still be like, what am I getting at
Yeah,
initially?
I
I
think for
mean,
those type of people, what we should do is what Amazon, AWS, and Google does, which they give credits. So they don't change their price, but what
hmm,
they'll say is, okay, you're starting from a village, or you're a woman, or you're a student, or you're some group of person
yeah,
that we want to attract. Hey, we'll give you 1 lakh garage credits. Just
okay,
start, right? And that's what you like. So we want to maintain the price integrity because we are so fundamentally cheaper than everyone else. But I
yeah,
also agree with you, right? I mean, 8,000 or 4,000 rupees is still too much for some people in India, but I think we'll be able to subsidize that with credits. And again, there's no. I also believe that the governments and the universities may want to say, hey, you guys give half, we'll give half the credits. Let's get it cracking because there's not a minister or a politician on planet Earth today that doesn't want to encourage entrepreneurship. I mean, we have the
yeah.
the headwinds at our disposal there, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because the initial guy who's starting up doesn't want all the suite of apps
That's
initially,
also
exactly,
true.
right? He
No,
might,
but you know what he really wants? He wants distribution.
correct.
The guy that's starting up, really what he wants is money. He wants sales, right? So I think you're
Yeah.
completely correct. We're getting people who are interested in distribution. We're getting people who are interested in the savings. We're getting people that say it's a little too expensive. Most of the people say it's too cheap. But this is the iteration process that we'll have to sort out. Yeah.
But so are we still, for a new guy who's starting up a company, are we still doing tutorials how to,
Yeah, it
set it
just
up
went
and all
live.
that?
It just went live inside of our office. Are the courses, how to be an affiliate with us, how to be a founder, how to be a leader. So those are now there,
Okay.
and and anybody can join for free. And to join Garage is actually free. So anyone,
Yeah.
that's why we're able to recruit so many people. Join for free. You only pay when you launch an office, or if you're an affiliate, you can sign up for free, and you only pay the $25 when you want to start making money. Until then, you can check out everything for free, and people can be customers for free, like customers of other companies. So if your wife launches the jewelry office and she has 10 customers, those people don't pay anything. Those people are just coming
Yeah.
and shopping from her, right? So
Yeah.
that gives us a
Are
little bit
the
of advantage.
tutorials free as well?
Yeah, tutorials are free, customer support is free. We're giving a 30-day, because we know how much of a cognitive shift this is. We're giving a 30-day hands-on what intensive program to every founder. So we create a WhatsApp support chat. WhatsApp. Imagine how close
Yeah.
and close to the action we are. We're creating a WhatsApp support chat with every founder and every affiliate, with both me and Philip and our support team, so that we can guide them through the first 30 days. We know that if we can help a founder make money in 30 days, he's with us for life. And we can help an affiliate make money in the first 30 days, he's with us for life. So we are trying to reverse engineer the action steps, the core content they should consume, the training they should consume. And of course, all of that's free because it benefits us to make sure people are most advantageous. We do now 2 live streams a day at 11 a.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Eastern, which is some ungodly time in India, where every people come and learn about Garage and they onboard and they sign up. So we have the momentum has really picked up. And now this is a blessing and a curse, right? You have to be able to manage it. That's one of the things that we're doing now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Great. So we're again thrilled, and we'll send you the docs and the update evaluation. All of that stuff will be sent to you
Sure.
whenever
Sure.
Philip gets around to that. And if you know anyone that has a business, know anyone that wants to make money as an affiliate, please let us know. We're very keen to onboard people, especially in your region. And exciting stuff, man.
Sounds good. So
Yeah.
can we get login for
Yeah,
Garage or
yeah,
something to check all this
absolutely.
out?
After this call, I'm gonna set up your group chat on WhatsApp with our team, and I'll get your account set up so you can start playing with it. Cool.
Yeah, just to
Yeah.
see how it all goes
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
some
Please,
feedback.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
All right. Cool.
absolutely. Great.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good.
Thank you,
Wait,
Puneet.
Shorupan, can you just make me admin? Puneet,
Yeah,
can I
yeah,
just
yeah.
speak 2 minutes with you?
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Philip, I'm making you host. Puneet, it's a pleasure speaking to you, and we'll speak again
Same as
soon. Okay?
Shorupan.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Yeah.